a really distressing story, very relatable to a lot of people. She dropped her kids aged 7 and 9 off at school and hasn't been seen since.
Good morning. Yes, well, as you can see, if you're watching on TV, that it is still very dark here in Lancashire. The sun hasn't risen, but there are people that are going about their daily dog walk because this does appear to be quite a busy and popular dog walking route, and that's a route that Nicola Bulley knew really well. It was one that she would often walk quite often from her home in Inskip to St Michael's on Wyre, and it was on Friday morning that she was reported to be missing. This is a towpath that goes along the River Wyre, and the river is seemingly fast flowing, and what's quite strange about this, as you say, is that her dog was found, her mobile phone was found, but Nicola wasn't, and Lancashire Police can give us a little bit more about the background of this case.
And we appeal for anyone who may have been driving through the village of St Michael's last Friday morning at about 9:15, or who may have dash cam footage that could be of use to us, or people who may have been dog walking in the area or on the towpath to come forward. They can ring 101, or if they have a sighting of Nicola, 999.
Yes, well, police is really keen to get any information from anybody who might have been driving through St Michael on Wyre in the early hours of Friday morning, 9:15, just after she supposedly dropped her kids off at school. She was described as wearing a black gilet and black leggings. She's described as being a white woman, 5 foot 3 inches tall, with light brown hair. Now, police have said that they're extremely concerned about the whereabouts of Nicola, and you can see that in the efforts that they've been putting into this search. This is, of course, 4 nights that Nicola has been missing. This is Tuesday, and she went missing on Friday. You can tell how worried they are because they've been using divers, they've been using search dogs, they've been using drones and helicopters as well. You can tell because it is a close-knit community and people do seem to know Nicola, if not by name, certainly by face and certainly by her dog along this route. People are clearly quite worried and concerned, trying to find answers, and they are trying to help. But the key message from police to local people is if you do have information, of course, get in touch on 999 or 101. But if you are interested in helping in some sort of a way, that particularly around the River Wyre, where the majority of this search seems to be centred, not to put yourself in any sort of dangerous position because there are very steep banks, Eamon and Isabel, about 5 metres, 10 metres up from the towpath down to the river, and the police is really quite cautious of anybody getting too close to the river. And I have seen a few people out this morning with headlights on because it clearly is still very dark, but people are very concerned as to what's happened to their neighbour and their fellow dog walker here in Lancashire.